Welcome, everybody, to DVU Podcast. We are doing a show right now from Relay for Life 2016 here at Del Valle University. With me, I am Harry Hancock. With me is Jeremy Heffley.
Hello, everybody.
We are really excited. Wow, the crowd is ecstatic here.
It's only the first hour, too.
Yeah, exactly. You can really, if you wanted to come out here, if you are on Del Valle's campus and you are just tuning into this, it is going to be going on. Today is the 15th, April 15th till April 16th. It's going from 6 at night. It's already started till 6 in the morning. So if you're on campus and you're listening to this at like midnight, please come on out. It's $20 to get in. It's show your support. It's for cancer research. So, Jeremy, have you ever done anything like this before?
I haven't, Harry. This is my first year doing this. Last year, I think we had a baseball game, so I couldn't really make it. But I'm really excited to be here because it's for a great cause, number one, and just to see the amount of people here is fantastic. And I'm just really excited to be here. Should I? Do you want to? Oh, hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Somebody made me a cookie and put it on the table, and when you just smacked your hand down, you literally just took a handful of cookie.
Well,
it wasn't even
icing,
close.
Right? This is icing,
I guess
right?
we can only hope it's icing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So, this is my first time doing relay. I just this is
We're having all kinds of difficulties over here.
This is my first time doing Relay for Life. So I'm pretty excited, and so far the atmosphere has been electric, as broadcasters before me would have said. All this is for, it goes to the American Cancer Society to go towards cancer research. So this is really a great cause, and if you have the time, it's a lot of fun. We've got events going on throughout the night. Jeremy, could you hand me that schedule? I'm going to read off for the people listening what's going on tonight. So right now, at 6 o'clock, they have the opening ceremonies. At 7 to 8, they have the Minute to Win It. 8 to 9, they have a Frozen T-shirt contest and a crab walk lap. From 9 to 10, they got Limbo and Twister. 10 to 11, they got the dance team performing. I know a couple members on the dance team, so that should be really cool. They have a wedding dress contest. I know Jeremy's really excited for that. And a team spirit competition. From 11 to 11:30, they have what's called Luminaria. That is when they have kind of their moment of silence, and they light some candles, and they really they take a moment to remember everybody that we have lost to cancer. There's also a scavenger hunt going on, a lip sync battle, bingo, which I know Jeremy's also really excited for.
Bingo, you might find me here at 2:30.
There you go. We got musical chairs, and we have the Relay Committee Awards, as well as Zumba, and then that's when it all wraps up to the next 6 a.m., the 16th in the morning. So I thought we could kind of start off by saying, how we are kind of connected to cancer in some way. Cancer is a disease that is just rampant in today's society, and it's basically almost impossible to know somebody that doesn't have a connection with this disease. So, Jeremy, I know this is a tough subject, but do you have a connection with cancer?
I know when I was really little, unfortunately, when I was about 1.5 to 2 years old, my grandfather passed away of a rare form of blood cancer. But it's unfortunate, but I know he was a great man. He lived a great life, and it's really sad to see someone like that taken from the world from this disease. And also, I know a couple of my friends from back home and even here have family members who are affected by this terrible disease. So just being at an event like this really shows the support that everyone has for the fight against this disease, and it really, things like this can really bring hope to an entire community and to people who are really fighting this disease.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. This is the type of thing where, you may be having it on a school campus, but it really does affect the entire community. This is one of those situations where Del Valle is, branching out, and they've done this for years now, helping out the community and helping out the American Cancer Society, which is a fantastic organization, because we need that kind of research done.
Right.
So my connection to cancer, my uncle, first off, this was a couple years ago, my uncle passed away from a mouth cancer, a palate cancer. And then just last year, January 1st of 2014, my sister went into the hospital Then January 5th, we found out she was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. She's been undergoing chemotherapy for, since that day. And, it's an ongoing thing, and cancer isn't just kind of like you get chemo once and you're all done. It goes on for a while. My sister's going to be having chemo for the next 2 years. Right. But that's exactly why this research is extremely important, because, research has to be done. With the fact that it's spreading and so many people are getting it anymore, the research is becoming critical, and it's really helping out, because cancer, 20 years ago, cancer was a death sentence. And now you get people that get cancer and they know how to treat it. The doctors know how to treat it, and they know how to take care of it. And, things are just looking a lot better.
Nowadays you hear a lot of comeback stories from cancer diagnosis,
yeah,
like that, which is really great to see. But we just need to keep having events like these and keep progressing as a society, so that can continue to happen.
Yeah, and I mean, you see people like I know you're a sports show guy, like Eric Berry, the safety for Kansas City. I mean, talk about a comeback story. That man went under. He took chemo, and I believe he had radiation. Yeah. And he was out playing the highest level of football that to be in the NFL. Yep. So you see people. You see people really taking care of their bodies now, and even if you get cancer, if you unfortunately if you happen to get it. You can still take care of yourself and still maintain your body and still live a normal life.
Absolutely.
You don't have to sit there and just kind of put yourself in a dark room and call it a day. The American Cancer Society is showing you that you can live a long and healthy life, especially with all the research that they're doing. So I thought I would talk a little bit about what Relay for Life actually is, because some people may actually not know. So the history of Relay for Life, it started in Tacoma, Washington in 1985 by Dr. Gordy Clapp. He was Tacoma's colorectal surgeon, and he wanted to enhance the income of his local American Cancer Society office. So he wanted to raise money to fight cancer, but in a fun way. It's one thing to give a donation, but people, they want to get involved and they want to be able to do something fun while they're donating to help cancer. So he came up with the idea. He really enjoyed running marathons. So he came up with the idea of having a 24-hour circling of a track at Baker Stadium at the University of Puget Sound in Tacoma. That's more than 83 miles, it says here online. So they walked for 24 hours. His friends paid $25 to run or walk for 30 minutes with him. He raised $27,000 to fight cancer that day. And, ever since that, it's been history. American Cancer Society has encouraged different organizations to have a Relay for Life, especially schools. And, it's really starting to become a pretty big deal around schools.
And like I said before, seeing people at events like this, it's not just, donate and throw a dollar amount at someone and it's over. Now you're doing that, but you're coming out and showing your face and showing your support and standing up for this disease along with everyone else that you bring. Because it's a lot better to, I feel like you'll get more people to donate at events like this than just asking for money. Like, you bring 3 of your friends to an event like this and they all donate instead of you just sliding a check in the mail.
Yeah.
So I love events like this, and I'm really happy to be a part of it this year, and I will be for as long as
Yeah, since this is both of our first years and I'm actually being able to experience it, this is just a fantastic environment. I think every school should have something like this. If they do, that's great. If they don't, they should, because there's games being played all night long. Earlier this morning I was thinking to myself, man, I woke up at 6:30 this morning. I was thinking, man, I'm going to be up for 24 straight hours. But now that I'm here, I'm saying, you know what? I'm going to be up for 24 straight hours. This is great.
It's a positive thought, not a negative
Yeah,
thought.
exactly. So it really is just a fantastic opportunity, and we're really happy that they allowed us to have a table here and do shows, podcasts on here on YouTube, as well as we are doing live Facebook videos. We have 1 or 2 up already. So if you're paying attention and you're watching this on YouTube, go out and like our Facebook page, because we're going to have stuff. It sounds like we have some announcements going on. See, that's we're listening right now as Katie Goldberg is talking. She's talking about people wanting to do advertisements here at the Relay for Life. That's the other thing. There are a ton of clubs and organizations here on campus doing things basically to show their face and show that they are helping the Cancer Society. There's clubs from dance team to pre-vet club to the beekeeping club. They all have a table here, and they've all put money into the research and donating to help the fight against cancer. There's a lot more announcements. See, when we're doing these podcasts here, things like this, there's going to be a lot of talking and loud music. So
a lot of yelling, screaming people.
A lot of yelling and screaming.
There's
so much excitement in the air.
It really is.
It is unbelievable.
It's only getting started too.
Yeah. So hold on one second. Katie is just.
They're doing the scooter race now. They're sending a warning to all the immobile people out there to get out of the way. These scooters, let me tell you, 5th grade gym class, these scooters with an envy of jam fingers. You can't control these things.
No, you can't.
I wish we might have to hop on the live feed soon just to show you how.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to. So if you're listening to this, we are doing it right before this, and I think we do have to do a live stream of this scooter race because they're telling everybody to get out the way.
I don't even feel safe behind this.
No, we don't feel safe. We're actually going to sign off for now. Make sure you go onto our Facebook page and check out the live feeds that we're going to be doing. We're going to catch this now. We will see you all later. I'm Harry Hancock. With me was Jeremy Heff.
I'm Jeremy Heffley.
Yes, he is. And we will see you all in a little bit with some more podcasts that we're going to upload.